Are you having a hard time consistently taking action in your business? Or maybe you are being consistent, but you are burning out in the process. Now, there is a spiritual solution to this problem. So stay tuned, because in this video, we're going to be looking at the upcoming new moon transit and how this new moon is really inviting you to honor your own sacred rhythm. And that includes in your business. Let's go. If you're a creative entrepreneur looking to uncover your purpose and infuse your divine spark into your business so you can manifest the life of your dreams without burning out, hit the subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you never miss an actionable video just like this one. Hello, beautiful soul. My name is TEONNA. I support creative entrepreneurs on the journey to self-healing, self-love, and self-mastery by embracing entrepreneurship as a spiritual journey. This week, we're looking at the energy surrounding the new moon on December 4th and how it's going to impact our thoughts and emotions over the coming week. Remember, in astrology, the moon governs the inner self, the unconscious. So this is where your desires, your habits, and the stories that you tell yourself are actually created. No matter how hard we try to avoid it, what you've got going on internally is going to manifest in your outer world, and that includes your business. So let's take a look at how this upcoming new moon on December 4th is going to impact us. So the new moon is going to be transiting gate 5. That's the gate of fixed patterns. Now, this is a gate that lives on the sacral center. That sacral center on the body graph is the center for vitality and sexuality. And the new moon phase is a time to set new intentions, and it's also a time to reset and listen to your own intuitive nudges, right? The light of the moon is darkened, so you may be challenged to feel your way to what's next for you instead of being guided by external factors. So gate 5, the gate of fixed patterns, may be challenging you to find ways to be consistent, to create your own fixed patterns and design them around your own sacred flow. Think about this. Have you designed habits and actions that you can be consistent with in your business while also maintaining your own energy? Have you mastered actions that keep you in the flow of momentum in your business without draining your energy? There is a time to take action and a time to rest. We all have cycles for both. This new moon wants you to honor that. So if you have not taken note of your own patterns and how you show up consistently, or if maybe you find that you're not showing up consistently and you're trying to get to the bottom of why is that happening, now with this new moon energy is the perfect time to begin to look at these new habits that can truly support you and your business. That way, it'll be easier each and every day for you to maintain your consistency once you bring these things to your awareness. Now, by allowing the transit of the moon to help guide you in this work, you are allowing divine timing and alignment to do half the work for you, because now you are doing your inner work as the moon guides you. That can truly help amplify your alchemical process. So let's look at this. The highest expression of gate 5 energy will manifest as the ability for you to stay consistent with habits and choices that bring you closer to your aligned goals. Don't forget there's a workbook linked below. In there are contemplations that may help you bring clarity around what's showing up for you with this energy. The shadow expression of this gate manifests as constantly struggling to stick with the new habits that create stability and help you fulfill your true purpose. Your sacral center may respond to reveal to you which habits need to be implemented or which ones need to be released, so that you can truly be in alignment with the highest expression of your energy. This quote unquote gut feeling can be trusted as long as your overall vibration is feeling good. If your vibration is at a lower frequency, I'd recommend that you do what you need to do to improve it. That could be going for a walk, taking a nap, eating your favorite ice cream, watching a funny movie. You want to feel at least content. You want to feel content before you begin this self-inquiry around habits and patterns to ensure that you don't end up just implementing habits and patterns that bring you low frequency experiences. Drop your favorite emoji below, guys. If this message is resonating with you, if this new moon inviting you to create new habits is right on time. One thing that I noticed with this new moon that is quite unique is that it's not just the new moon that's in gate 5. Mercury and the sun will also be transiting gate 5 at the exact same time. Now, Mercury governs communication and thinking, and the sun governs what lights you up, what gives you energy, that life force energy that keeps you wanting to do more. So you may be feeling this new moon energy way more intensely than usual. So hold space for it. Hold space for self-inquiry and contemplation in the coming week, keeping in mind that consistency fuels your business. It builds momentum and it gives you energy. And if you are finding that you can't show up consistently in your business, then that means your energy is misaligned. Something's off there. But it's really important not to miss this. Your rhythm is sacred. It is unique to you. Consistency may not mean doing something each day or even each hour. Maybe it's only once a week. Only you really have the answer to that. But the key is to build your consistent habits around your own natural rhythm. Pay attention to your own energy cycles. When do you feel more ready to take on actions in your business? In the morning or in the evening? Maybe in the afternoon before lunch, maybe after lunch. Whatever it is, honor your own sacred rhythm. And when you create order while honoring your own divine cycle, you'll find yourself feeling more empowered, more courageous, and more energized, which is so important. We don't want to burn out for our business. Now, let's take a minute and look at the tarot archetype that correlates to this new moon transit. I like to use tarot to go deeper into the unconscious, to see what else you may need to contemplate to be able to really embody the highest expression of this gate 5 energy, the gate of fixed patterns. The new moon is in gate 5, which is a Sagittarian gate. Wands is the suit that correlates with Sagittarius. It is very fiery energy. It's all about determination, ambition, movement. And when the moon is in Sagittarius, that correlates to the 9 of Wands tarot card. Now, I also pulled from my new Moonology deck, which I absolutely love. And so when I look at these two archetypes together, they really do tell a beautiful story of being like almost there, right? So let me show you. We got the 9 of Wands, and this is from my Moonchild tarot deck. Let me just see if we can focus that. So we've got the 9 of Wands, and we've got the new moon and Sagittarius card from the Moonology deck. New moon in Sagittarius. Focus on the positive. So for some of you, setting up these new habits that support the sustainability of your business is really the last thing you need to do, right? It's like you're almost there. Don't get discouraged. Like the Oracle card said, focus on the positive. You are approaching a cycle of luck and prosperity, but the time is here to start putting things into action. Sagittarian energy is optimistic and forward-looking, which is great. Focus on what you want, looking to the future, while also finding a way to implement action in the now. And that action being really grounded and rooted in your own sacred rhythm. That is what this new moon energy is inviting you to take on, to really look at your own sacred rhythm. The 9 of Wands is a card that it used to come up for me a lot, almost every day when I do my personal card pulls. So I'm quite familiar with this energy. It's a reminder that your success is near, but there's one more challenge, maybe even a setback that you may have to conquer before your victory is really won. So the key is still very auspicious. Your success is inevitable. It's coming. But it's time for you to check in with yourself. Tune into your cycles, okay? Just like the new moon is inviting you to do, decide where there may be imbalance, and specific to imbalance in your habits and patterns, because this is what the gate 5 is illuminating for us. You may find that there are thoughts and behaviors, or maybe even people, that need to be cleared out so you can continue on your journey in alignment. And we'll notice that on this specific depiction of the 9 of Wands, that's exactly what this individual is doing. She's tuning into herself. She's tuning into her heart center. What is it that you want? Honor that, right? So to help you facilitate this process, here are some contemplations that I have for you. 1, how can I create habits that give me and my business energy? 2, how can I adjust my environment to cultivate and support my unique sacred rhythm? 3, what would it look like for me to stay consistent with habits that bring me closer to reaching my goals? Self-inquiry is so important. This is how you learn to actually coach yourself. So when you contemplate these questions, take a couple deep breaths. Pay attention to how your body is responding. And if you feel yourself contracting, right, your breath maybe becomes shallow or your heart rate begins to change, sit with it a little longer, because that's a manifestation of there being some resistance there. Now, journaling will also help you get really clear on these patterns. Write down what comes up, even if it doesn't really make sense. Questions are very powerful ways to set intentions. Ask and you shall receive, right? We get so caught up trying to force our wants and desires during the manifestation process, but if you actually take a step back and contemplate your wants and desires from a different angle and surrender to the flow, you'll allow the universe to do what it needs to do to reveal the answer to you. And more than likely, that manifestation is going to be better than you ever imagined to begin with. So pay attention to signs and synchronicities and sparks of inspiration that come up in the coming days and weeks as you sit with these questions. Now, if you've been feeling overwhelmed with so many ideas that you don't know which one to pursue, or if you're feeling afraid to do what you know deep down inside needs to be done for you to build a sustainable business, then I invite you to tune into my new 3-part workshop series, where I share my 3 secrets to reaching your full potential and manifesting the business of your dreams without burning out. The link is down below in the description. Remember, guys, when you do your inner work and heal your energy, you can manifest the business of your dreams with ease. That's all for this week, beautiful souls. I will see you next week.